A slight favorite here tonight. All right, this tail of the tape is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Cowboy 32, Max Payne Griffin 34, both fighters 5'11" tall, slight hat with the Brazilian Alex Cowboy Oliveira. All right, now to get this main card started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada for UFC 248, Adesanya versus Romero. This is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170.5 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Max Payne Griffin! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 19 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Tres Rios, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Alex Cowboy Oliveira! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
That's a good man right there and a good referee, Mark Smith, in charge of the action here. The beautiful Ariane Celeste. Thank you, AC. Round 1 here in the welterweight division. Brittany Palmer, Brooklyn Wren in the building for this huge pay-per-view in Las Vegas. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Max Payne Griffin in black, Alex Cowboy Oliveira is in white.
Max Griffin, no feeling out process, rushing at Cowboy Oliveira.
He said the pressure would be a problem, and he's starting like he believes it.
I don't think Oliveira has bad cardio. I just think he gets in wars.
Yeah, when you start taking damage, it does not matter how good your cardio is. You're going to start to fade.
But Max Griffin is a guy who really likes to push the pace of a fight. He has a lot of faith in his cardio. So I can imagine why he would think that it would be a problem for his opponent, just because it's one of his strengths.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said even since October, he feels like he's taken that cardio level up a notch. So we shall see. Oh, big right from Cowboy. The law has limits. They don't. See Mark Wahlberg in the Netflix film Spencer Confidential. Watch it now on Netflix.
I spoke a little bit about the Morono fight, and in that 3rd round, after being hurt very bad, he was able to really dictate the pace of the fight, pressure Morono in the 3rd, and almost stole the fight. You gain confidence in that, knowing that even when you get hurt, you have an ability to bounce back and really push.
And Max Griffin also said about his wrestling, I had the 2nd most takedowns in the UFC last year, second only to Curtis Blades, and that was not by accident. So we'll see if that's part of the game plan tonight.
Oliveira's teeing him up right now, though.
He really is. That front kick to the body and that long jab and a right hand behind it has been very effective for Oliveira.
Short uppercut lands for Cowboy.
Cowboy's fighting beautiful right now.
Oliveira is a guy who's transitioned so smoothly from lightweight to welterweight. It makes you forget that he used to fight at lightweight. Right. He's so big.
Yeah, look at the size.
Oh, Max Griffin hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. Griffin has to break contact here.
There's a
takedown by Griffin.
You can hear his coaches yelling, no, 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 no. They want him to break contact and get back to space. He had Oliveira hurt real bad.
Or so it appeared, right? That visual of his head snapping back didn't look good.
Very interesting, though, his coaches did not want him to take Oliveira down. I mean, a takedown is very valuable in a fight.
Yes.
Scores points. It's a big move.
Big move.
He's on top.
And if you're trying to zap at a guy's cardio, this helps.
Yeah. I guess they must have really thought that Oliveira was hurt.
Well, him going to clinch like that is another reason they would feel that way. You know, Oliveira was very comfortable striking, but after that big right hand landed, he rushed to get to the clinch position.
Max Griffin steps over. Yep, steps over that right leg.
Mark Smith with a soft warning there for Oliveira grabbing the fence.
Oliveira with good wrist control. He's got very strong hands, holding on to that left arm of Max Griffin, trying to prevent that ground and pound. And he's free now.
Oliveira's doing a real good job of controlling Max's posture. And if Max and his team feel so strongly about being able to beat him on the feet, he could take a risk with trying to posture up and land some punches of significance on Oliveira.
Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
Trying for an arm triangle, but the fence is in the way. He's got the head and arm position with his head deep under the left arm, but it's not a good place to do that with that cage right there, because he'd really need to get on that side to finish it.
Oliveira back to his feet with Griffin working off of his back here late round one. Griffin perhaps thought about trying to drag him down once more before the horn.
And he does. Oh, Oliveira landed very weird on that right leg.
Oh, big knee.
Wow.
A lot of action as expected. Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink. Superior hydration with no artificial flavors or dyes. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Grab one today at 7-Eleven.
Look at me. Let's pull the air in. Pull in the air in. Okay, tell me what. What do you feel? What are you feeling? He wants to put you down. He tired out. Let's get that air in. Come on. Look at me. Everything he's going to do is put you down.
Here we see Max Griffin with a beautiful jab. Just pops it right in there. A nice right hand. Really snapped the head back of Cowboy Oliveira. And here's a beautiful takedown by Max Griffin. And then this is the last one. Look at the left leg of Oliveira, really. And it looks like he was trying to go for a Kimura during the takedown, but, man, his left leg bent at a very strange angle.
UFC 248 is brought to you by Universal Pictures. The Hunt in theaters March 13th.
All right, guys, second round fight.
All right, round two is upon us here. Max Griffin opens with the jab. Little shovel shot there from Alex Oliveira. Griffin with that patented high guard.
Strong low kick there by Oliveira, and another one. Really buckled the leg of Griffin.
And because Max has such a high guard, you can land things up the middle. And Oliveira threw a big uppercut that started to make him bleed already.
Right. So definitely some early adversity. Round two for Max Griffin with that blood. Nice jab from Max.
Max again, beautiful clinch, but Oliveira shakes it off. And look, Oliveira trying to take him down now. So we just looked at it on the monitor. It was the uppercut by Oliveira that caused that cut on Max Griffin's face, and it's a nasty one. That blood seems to be giving him some problems with his vision.
Yeah, you can see him wincing a little bit.
Good head pressure here. Head position by Oliveira, digging that head into the chin of Max Griffin.
Yeah, that is a faucet on his face. Nice job by Griffin to get off the fence, and it looks like
interesting.
They're maybe going to call in the doctor. Look at the cut.
Yeah, not good.
That cut looks like it's on the eyelid. than Max Griffin. Watch this uppercut up the middle. Right on the eye.
You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, let's go. Go right there.
So Griffin gets cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, it looked like that thumb knuckle right on the eye.
All right, Tom in. Fight.
No thought of stopping from Max Griffin. He's just too tough.
Another real hard low kick by Oliveira that buckled the left leg of Max Griffin.
Yeah, don't want to take too many more of those.
No, he's having good success with that kick. Multiple times in this round, he's landed it, and Griffin's not liking it.
Well, I believe that uppercut just got a lot of respect for Oliveira because now Griffin isn't recklessly coming forward anymore.
And then he showed him the uppercut there and just landed a beautiful outside low kick and then an inside one. Oh, nasty right hand by Oliveira. He's looking sharp.
Oliveira's got his timing now.
And Max seems to be a little bit hesitant now because of the big shots that he's eaten. And he eats another inside low kick.
Yeah, he's attacked that lead leg inside and out. Griffin trying to control his breathing here.
He's having a hard time with that eye again, too. I mean, it's in a bad spot for his vision. Oh! They both sent missiles towards each other right there.
Well, Max Griffin was home watching Dan Hooker and Paul Felder when he found out he was going to open this pay-per-view, and so far, so good as we come up on 2 minutes here in round 2.
Oh! He went all the way around with that one. I mean, he wasn't even standing sideways when he threw that.
So at distance, Alex Cowboy Oliveira getting a whole lot done here in this middle round. Little flash there, excuse me.
He keeps showing him that uppercut. Oh, guillotine. Oliveira keeps showing him in that uppercut and then hitting him with everything else.
And that's how much one big strike like that uppercut can change the course of a fight, right? Because Max Griffin was going forward the whole time before. Now, Oliveira's got him backing up, and Oliveira's the one initiating the wrestling situation.
Referee Mark Smith looking for a little more action here. Looks like he's ready to separate these two.
And John, when you look at a fight like this, right, it's played out the way that it seems, where Max had a good first round, Oliveira's having a good second round, two tough guys. They're going to end up having to show and prove who's the toughest, who's the most gritty in the third round, because this fight's going to be on the table as we start round 3.
And now Griffin looks like he's dealing with another cut maybe underneath that left eye.
Oliveira's having some good success with that front kick to the body, just like he did at the beginning of the round. Look at that long right hand. Ducked under that one, looking for the takedown, does not get it. Still has the leg.
That was good takedown defense by Max Griffin. He moved the head back inside and gave himself a chance to fight off this takedown attempt.
All right, Cutman has his work cut out. It's Griffin.
Sit down, you have to.
Hey, Max. Hey, this fight's too close. Okay, leaning on his back foot. Everything he throws is going to come up the center, okay? Just stay just outside on your right.
Here's your water.
To your right. Stay just outside your right.
Right here. As Max Griffin tries to engage, big right uppercut lands right on the eye, caused that bad cut on Max Griffin, and then allowed for Oliveira to really take control of the round. And then the lead right hand. It's hard for Max to see those strikes coming out with the blood going into his eye. And then the leg kick. This fight is very close. I think it's even going into round 3, but as you learned earlier, it's hard to judge a fight when you're watching from the side.
Very hard, but a very good fight.
Mouthpiece, Max. Third round.
All right, round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. So you see that big wedge in the forehead of Max Griffin, another one below the left eye. Rob Monroe in his corner truly as elite a cutman as there is.
I mean, John, look at it. He stopped the bleeding completely. You know, it'll start to bleed again as the round starts, but to get that bleeding completely stopped in a minute is a big deal.
And the Muay Thai practitioner, Cowboy Oliveira, digging those toes into the midsection of of Griffin.
He does such a good job with that front kick to the body. And now he mixed it up with a head kick. He fights so long.
That's a problem with a lot of tall guys. Sometimes they engage too closely with opponents that are a lot shorter than them. Oliveira's not one of those people. When he's at range, he fights as long as he's supposed to.
Watch the back of the head, Alex.
Max Griffin's corner wanted this fight to the ground, and again, he went right to it. And I think he's cut on the top of the head now, too. He said earlier he's going to go and find his son after the fight. He's got some blood on him, man. He's got 3 cuts as we're barely starting this 3rd round.
All right, we get some separation here. Now Griffin tries to change levels. And a big knee.
And Oliveira looking to take him down now. Look at this. Oliveira taking the back. Look at this. Oh. Now he's going to mount him. Griffin, in trying to avoid the back, might have to give up the mount.
Yeah, he will.
He's got to decide. He's in halfway land here.
And I mean, now the blood is starting to go into his eye.
Yeah, and as he was trying to step up, instead of going to his back, now Oliveira has a really good position. Strongly on top of him with 3 minutes to go, a little bit less.
And got him all cut up. And as the blood doesn't really bother you as it's going up and down, when you're on your back and you're looking to the side, now it's going from one side to the other and it's going directly into his eyes. You see him squinting there.
Yeah, and Oliveira has an opportunity to open up even further and really get it bleeding with just a few short shots. Griffin's got to get out of here.
He's got to try to frame. Use his left knee up on the hip to try to create distance and space from Oliveira.
Yeah, and all is not lost. We're still just past the halfway point in the round. But right now, he's got the mount. This is bad. Oh, big shot by Oliveira. Oh, and another.
I mean, Max has got his eyes closed right now, trying to get back to his feet. Oh,
reverses the position.
Crowd pops as Griffin gets out of harm's way, at least for the moment. Less than 2 minutes, not a go.
Oliveira's tired. You see him just sort of give in to that.
And he tried to go guillotine, right? Yes. But you're not guillotining anybody with all this blood, all this sweat. Oh, he stepped over.
No doubt in the fight, Max Griffin. Yeah, but he's got to go. About 90 seconds in the fight.
Now he's got to take some chances, though. He's got to push his head down with his left arm and then start punching with the right side.
Got to try to stop him.
I mean, he was on his back for about 2 minutes, and now he's on top for 2 minutes. If he can finish this round on top, I mean, you never know what these judges are going to score.
Especially if he can cut him. Especially if he can hurt him. If he lands some significant shots from the top. And for Cowboy, he's got to get out of there. He's got to buck and move and try to hip escape.
He ain't going nowhere, Joe. Look, he's got the lockdown on the foot of Max. He's holding him in place. He's not trying to even move. When you take that lockdown, you're not trying to get up anymore. You're trying to just keep the guy in place so he doesn't land anything too damaging on you. You gotta work! But Max Griffin has only landed 3 strikes this entire round, so he is behind.
But it's when the referees or the judges rather see someone mounted at the end of the round, that's got to play into it.
And Oliveira seems intent to just run clock here and potentially sit on what he thinks is a lead.
And if you're Max Griffin, you just got to start punching. It does not matter what you're doing. Give the judges a visual. Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
This is better than nothing. Just start throwing strikes.
The canvas painted in Griffin blood here as these welterweights come down the stretch. Max Griffin and Alex Cowboy Oliveira go the distance.
It's actually disgusting. Disgusting, man.
Very, very close fight.
You don't like the blood, DC?
No, I don't like it, man. I've never had to deal with it.
All right, this fight replay is brought to you by Nemerov, bold character since 1872, Jeff.
And that's that big right hand from Griffin early. And there's a trip. Beautiful takedown by Griffin. Uppercut by Oliveira. Right hand by Oliveira. Perfect timing. More Oliveira. Another right hand there. And here's the takedown in this third and final round. And really was able to achieve the mount from this position. Had a great spot. Got some really good ground and pound off, but lost the spot. But when Griffin reversed him, Griffin was able to land some shots, but not nearly as much as Oliveira. It's going to be very interesting to see how the judges call this, because even these shots on top, not much to them.
Right, not much to them. But it's something, right?
Something.
It's something when you're on top.
And he was on top at the end of the round.
Well, there is a forever bond that is established when you go 15 minutes like that with another human being, and a lot of mutual respect there between Alex Oliveira and Max Payne Griffin, a couple of welterweight warriors. And this, you know, every fight in the UFC is obviously enormous, but for Alex Cowboy Oliveira, you know, he needs this one right now. We'll see if he did enough to get it done. Bruce Buffer now with those scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Saul D'Amato scores the contest 29-28 Griffin. Dave Hagen scores the contest 29-28 Oliveira. And Chris Lee scores it 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Alex Cowboy Oliveira.
Congratulations, sir. I'm here with the winner, Cowboy Oliveira. What a fight. I mean, about as close as it can get. A tremendous fight. Did you feel confident that you were going to get the judge's decision at the end?
Que luta, muito apertado. Você sentiu confiança que você tinha ganho no final da luta?
Eu soltei vários golpes fortes nele. Eu sei que ele sentiu, mas eu tenho que trabalhar. Meu mestre mandou. E é isso. Essa vitória é para minha família, entendeu? Minha família TS, minha esposa, meus filhos. Aí, galera, para trás, nem para pegar impulso.
Yeah, I hit him hard, a few times hard. I saw that he felt him. He's a tough guy. This victory is for my family, for my academy. And listen, the only person that looks backward is the rearview mirror.
Alex, this type of fight is one of the reasons why you are such a fan favorite. Just a wild fight. You wanted to say one more thing before the end?
É por isso que você é tão querido pelos fãs. Uma luta muito excitante. Você quer falar alguma coisa para os fãs?
Eu vou agradecer eles. Muito obrigado por tudo. Minha segunda luta aqui em Vegas. Muito obrigado vocês, galera, por ter vindo aqui e aplaudir de pé, entendeu? Aí, eu tenho um projeto na minha cidade, na Rua Direita, onde que eu moro. Aí, galera, desiste não, valeu? Tô chegando.
Thank you so much for the people in Vegas. It's the second time I fought here. Thank you so much for applauding me, standing up. I want to send to my social project in Brazil, never give up.
Thank you, Alex, for another very, very entertaining fight. It's always a pleasure.
Muito obrigado. Aí, quero lutar, mano. Já marca outra aí que eu tô pronto.
I want to fight again. Give me another one.
Alex Oliveira, ladies and gentlemen.